Welcome to my Notes Oracle TPA YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about recently a problem we faced one of our customer. So the issue was customer having a authentication type with MD5 and the default password was SCRAM-SHA-256. Because of that, mismatch collection caused authentication failure issue. So we are going to discuss in deep dive. So what exactly happened? The environment details are customer were using that ePass version 14.5 and their pgbouncer version was 1.23. So here that as per the configuration authentication type they are using on MD5 and the model is they were using that auth query and auth user type, which means so they have only one user in that user list. So remaining all the dynamic users which fetch from username password pg shadow where username $1. So this is where the dynamic users this query will get that. So and based on customer actually kept the admin user which is a pgbouncer user, so he just updated the password in the user list, because when you are going to use a auth query you must use that auth file as well. So without auth file you cannot use that. So I will discuss about this detail in another video. So here actually what customer has done, so he just updated the SCRAM-SHA password in the user list. So once he has updated in the user list, he has just performed the reload the pgbouncer. So post that what happened, or we can say the connections errors, which means so they are getting server login has been failed, try again later, and the puller rejecting the connections. So this is what the scenario on the pgbouncer logs. So most of the errors were saying cannot SCRAM authentication, your password is a SCRAM secret, and but the client did not provide the SCRAM keys. So whenever you see this error message, you need to understand so what is the authentication type you have mentioned on your pgbouncer and your database side. So by default show password encryption, the database have SCRAM-SHA-256, but when you set that MD5 in your auth type, so which causes the mismatch between the pgbouncer and the database. So because of that we started facing that error, flooded with errors, and the connections are getting failures. So this is what happened now. So what is the solution to fix this issue? Just change the password encryption using that alter system set password encryption into MD5. So once you're done, what you have to do, you have to just reload the cluster, because this parameter which requires that reload. So once you've done that, what you have to do, you have to again reset the pgbouncer. That post that what you need to do to extract the MD5, because we are going to update that user MD5 in the user list. So that what you have to do, you have to just use this query, select username password from the pg shadow table. So once you get the details, so you will get that MD5 like this. So you already aware that, so that user list where you have to pass the username in the double quotes, the password should be in that MD5. So once you're done, you have to reload the pgbouncer, because all the changes which means whenever you make an entry in that or any changes in the user list, you need to reload the pgbouncer. This is a recommended method. So one thing is, instead of MD5 you can just modify the auth type into SCRAM-SHA-256. So to extract the SCRAM-SHA-256, what you have to do, you have to use the pgauth ID. So where you can get the role name, role password, which means your name and password can be get over here. So once you get the details, you can update SCRAM-SHA-256. Then once you reload that pgbouncer, the most secure method and recommended for the modern deployments.